I just fixed a new intro, so I hope you liked it. It's my second episode. On the top it said second episode because my second video. I don't know if you got that or not, but yeah. So let's get on with today's video. And my name is Jack the Jedi, and if you're new to the channel, I would appreciate a subscribe with noties on, and leave a like on the video because it helps me with the algorithm, and it will help my video get out and push it to new people. Alright, so let's begin with today's video. Alright, so it's going to be talking about Obi-Wan Kenobi and interesting facts about him. So as you can see in the intro, so let's get into with today's video. Obi-Wan Kenobi did not have a home planet, as most of you know, for a while, and no one knew what planet he came from. Some people thought it was Tatooine. Some people thought it was Tatooine, some people thought it was a different planet, but no one knew at the time. But if you go deep into it, you will find that George Lucas had an interview with talk host and comedian Jon Stewart, and Jon asked George what planet was Obi-Wan from, and George replied with, "He comes from the planet Stew John." Oh, my bad, my voice is kind of dry, so that's why it might not sound like I'm good right now, but my voice is kind of dry and my mouth is dry. But anyway, this is a joke, as you can tell, about the talk show host. It's basically his name combined with the planet, as most of you know that. But after the question, this planet Stew John has been taken to canon, and all the fans been playing around with it and all that, and it's become a actual thing. That's what it basically means. Fans even read an encyclopedia about Obi-Wan, and it seems his home planet is Stew John, a Jedi Knight's home planet. So people did take this to canon and kind of like played around with it. But although it is a joke, George Lucas is the creator of Obi-Wan and all the people in the galaxy, so he can basically do anything he wants. He can make Stew John if he wants. I mean, come on. He made all this movies, so he can do anything he wants. Alright, so this brings us to the next fact, and that is Obi-Wan could understand and speak a lot of different languages, as we all know. There's tons of different languages in the Star Wars galaxy, and it's impressive to know 5 on how strange some languages are and like how difficult they are to speak. And that's exactly what Obi-Wan did. He knew 5 different languages. One, I can't pronounce it good, but Twi'lek, I think that's how you say it, which was the language Aayla Secura spoke, the famous Blue Jedi and her people, the one that got killed in Order 66 on that planet with the clones shooting her in the back. There's a photo that just popped up a minute ago, so you know what she looks like. And the other language he spoke was Wook. I don't know how to say that, but that's the language that Chewbacca spoke, and this language just consisted of howling and like yelling and all that, which seemed complicated to understand unless you were C-3PO. Now I'm saying this because he did know a lot more than 6 million languages in the galaxy, which is impressive. And like, come on, who would take the time out? I mean, Obi-Wan could have, but I don't know. But anyway, so in the galaxy, which included Wook and Twi'lek, and both Obi-Wan spoke, so isn't this a coincidence? We know Obi-Wan and C-3PO knew each other, but at the end of the Revenge of the Sith, C-3PO had a memory wipe, but that C-3PO could have taught Obi-Wan languages, who knows? But some people say Obi-Wan knew all these languages because of how much he would travel, because of the clones and all that, but he would travel a lot to help other planets. But how would he know all the languages they just didn't pop up into his mind. Like, you can't just know a language instantly, so he must have had some training with the languages, or he could have, maybe C-3PO taught him. That's what I'm guessing. Alright, so this brings us to the last fact, and this will surprise some of you. Obi-Wan did love someone and fell in love with someone by the name of Duchess Santine Kryze. We know this because at one point Obi-Wan even said to Duchess that had you said it, he would have left the Jedi, and what he's talking about is I love you and I want to spend the rest of my life with you. That's what he's talking about if he said it. And this explains why he didn't get as mad when he found out Anakin and Padme had a thing going on and understood Anakin. Because, I mean, if you think about it, if you go back and watch the movies, when he found out about Padme and Anakin, he said nothing about it. He was fine with it, probably because he had a thing going with Duchess. Duchess Satine Kryze was the leader of the Mandalorian in the clone battles and wanted to bring peace to the Mandalorian, which began a battle between the old-fashioned Mandalorian and the peaceful ones, the new ones, which was Duchess and them, which Obi-Wan was sent to the planet to help protect Duchess, and this is when they fell in love, after he spent a while on the planet and protecting her from the assassinations and all that. When I was making this video, I was looking into Duchess, which took me like, I don't know, a while, but I found a lot of cool stuff, and I want to do it for another video, because it's like going to be a huge another video, because she like, I mean, it's like a whole thing. It involves a TV show Mandalorian too, so she's a pretty important woman. But anyway, I do not want to tell you all the details of Duchess, so I will be calling these guys, the people that I'm about to talk about, I'm going to be calling them people. That's what I'll call them for now. These people captured Duchess at the end of the clone animated show and took her hostage, and when Obi-Wan was called to help Duchess, Maul killed her right in front of Obi-Wan for revenge or payback or something. I don't really know, but anyway, this caused emotions to Obi-Wan, but did not let that get to him too much, because he was a Jedi and he was not supposed to be loved. He was not supposed to have any relationships. He was supposed to only be with himself. That was supposed to be his only relationship. So that basically wraps it up for today's video, guys, about Obi-Wan facts and interesting facts. If you did enjoy the video, it did take a while to make and I find all the facts. I know it wasn't that much facts, but I had to look into it pretty good. So like if you haven't already and subscribe with notifications on. And but that is it for being in the galaxy. That like Obi-Wan, the reason why I've made this Obi-Wan video is because he's my favorite guy in the galaxy, and like I don't know, I like Obi-Wan a lot, and that's why I'm gonna make a lot of Obi-Wan videos. But anyway, so to me he's probably the best Jedi anyway, to me, but he might not be to you. But so anyway, like I said, expect the video to come out around tomorrow about Duchess and the Mandalorians tomorrow. Until next time, may the Force be with you.
You are strong and wise, Anakin, and I am very proud of you.